Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Football Manager 2019 as Air United. We are still very early on in our season. We've got a couple of cup matches coming up. Today we've got an away match against Stranraer. I'm sure that's not how it's pronounced, but you know, it's probably pronounced like Bobby, just because that's the way things go. In the Iron Brew Cup first round. Now, I'm trying to remember. Iron Brew Cup, we're expected to reach the third round, so losing here would be pretty poor. Bobby here, Stranraer, is in Ladbrokes League 1, 10th currently, so on paper we should be demolishing them. You know, if everything goes vaguely okay. Of course, things can change up. Had a couple of good points in the comments for the last video. We did recently recruit some very young people that were in the reserve and under 18 squad. I mean, we still have seen people in the reserve squad, but they're not necessarily the hotness completely. Leon's gonna be okay. He's away on loan. But rather, we can go to tactics screen here. It's gonna be fine. Ainet Russ over here, who is a Romanian goalkeeper that we picked up. We picked up not too long ago, I believe, Finn over here, the 16-year-old Scottish left fullback over here. And we've got Benis Belessi over here, the 19-year-old Belgium central defender here. And so they've got, you know, okay current ability. They're fine. But yeah, a lot of potential ability on all of them. And see, I have this thing, because I come, I guess, from this goalkeeper's pretty good as is with 3 stars. I think because my only real sporting experience growing up was things like hockey and baseball, where there's mostly, you know, the one major tournament at the end of the year, at least for like the professional leagues, just the one tournament. So tournament play is always important. But I keep being reminded that in foot soccer ball, these early season cups actually tend to be a really good place to deploy some of your up and comers for experience, because I guess they're not rated quite as importantly as the main season itself. There's not a real final playoff, I guess, other than maybe the promotion/relegation little tournament at the end of the year. And so placement in your league is really one of your most important things. And so therefore, one of the best things to do is the cup leagues. What are these O21s? Over 21 players. Okay. I don't know why that's there for this. Something about this tournament, perhaps? I don't know. Anyway, so what we are going to do is we're going to make a few changes. First of all, Ross Doherty actually just got injured in training. He's got a tight groin. He just got injured, so he's going to miss this game. He should be around for the next match, one would hope. We'll see. Although, the next match is that the one against the Rangers or whatever, where we're going to get destroyed, so it's even less important? I don't know. How do I quickly... Oh yeah, it's click here. No. Hang on, I just had it. How do you get that clear position thing? There we go, down menu. Yeah. I just like to do it this way to clear things out. The UIs are really being sluggish here, which is kind of crazy. So I am going to start Ainet over here. Boom. And we're going to start you. And we'll leave, what's E? What's E stand for? Ellis. We'll leave Ellis as just a sub at this point, even though currently, actually no, his current ability is less good. He's got some potential, but yeah, he's really not as pro. We might want to have Ross over here as the sub available for the goalkeeper in case we do need a power goalkeeper, but I don't know. I think we'll leave Ellis in there. I think that's going to be just fine. We're also going to want, I'm going to want both Benis, who I'm probably going to call Dennis at some point, and Finn probably in here, just so that we could have that that substitution depth for some of those back position. Let's go and reorder this over here like this. So we have Craig Moore, excellent striker, of course. Craig McGuffey as well, good striker. Can play attacking midfielder left, so not really. He might be able to sub in. Yeah, he can do a half sub sort of as the attacking midfielder should we determine that we need that. Jamie Adams also has a good amount of ability to sub in. Mostly it's just going to be as a central defender. Well, you could do as a defensive midfielder as well. I'm trying to figure out who to drop out here. I think McCade, now he's got some potential too. He's not as comfortable in the middle. Any chance that we're training him up for a different role? He's still being trained on the wing. And he's not really going to get a lot of love there. Either he's going to have to get trained up for a striker position, or a sort of shadow striker kind of position. I don't know what he's most likely to get. 22 years old, still some training. Long shots aren't the worst, but it's not great. I think I would like to have him trained up as a proper striker, maybe. I think we'll give that a go for his development. Boom. Yeah, just an advance forward. We'll see if we can get him comfortable in there. That might be kind of handy. In any case, like, he's great on paper, but we might just be able to... We've got some duplication of things going on. I think what's going to happen is we'll put Finn in there. So, we have a defensive right, defensive left, defensive center sub, and two of those can also sub in for other roles. Defensive midfielder here, defensive midfielder, and midfielder over there. Bennis, I wonder, I mean, he's still young. We probably should keep focusing on him as a central defender training, but I'm wondering, it'd be nice to maybe cross-train him over here. What are we looking at? Height 186, jumping reach isn't bad. How's your headers? They could be better. I think we will specifically train you as a regular old... That's what, your current bar for that? Cover, stopper, defend. I don't really know the difference. Wait, hold on. I vaguely do. Yeah, we probably want you on defend. Who was that? Bennis? What am I looking for? Central defender. Just defend. That's going to be okay. Yeah, work on that heading in particular. We might want to super focus you on... and something over there. Maybe even strength training to knock you over. Just defensive positioning actually might be good to help you. Tell you what, we'll leave this off for now. What's your work rate? It's not even that high. Just having the position role duty selected will give him some extra work anyway, so that's going to be okay. And then Finn over here. Again, some cross-training may be possible here, but most likely you're going to be more or less locked in there, and you're young. Let's get you to be good in that one role anyway. Specifically, I'm going to look to train you as a, wing back, left, possibly a little bit more aggro. That's the wrong... This is, the sort of defensive midfielder thing. It's this wing back that I want to train you on. Yeah. And maybe more on support. What are we currently playing Harvey here in an attack role? I wonder, can we get you... You'd have to work on your pace a lot. I mean, let's go ahead and see what we can do to get you trained up for that. Stamina, pace, that's already being looked at. I might want to throw some extra training at you. I know your work rate isn't really that high. You've got stupid good acceleration, which is kind of, like, amazing. A little worried about your stamina, though, if anything. Let's work a little bit on endurance. That's okay, because you're going to have to be running up and down. That's going to be fine. We could teach you a trait, too, but I think that will really overload your training. And I think we're pushing it as is. All right, I think we can just go with that. So we are going to start Mr. Russ over here, and then Bennis and Finn will be subs that we may put into play a little bit more early than we might normally do it, especially if the game is going fairly well and we're comfortable bringing in some people that are a little rougher around the edges. That's going to be all right. Tons of fitness tests that we were worried about for things. Oof. Still too early for some stats over here. Condition's going to be fine. These guys are a little lower, but that's all right. Okay, I think we can submit this team. I didn't double check what tactic we'd be starting as. I think we're still on the one we really want, but we'll see how it goes. It does look like we have a bit of a gap here, but overall we're okay. We keep seeing a lot of people play this kind of like hyper-dense defensive structure. Did I not? I was sure I turned the settings so that I would be doing these talks. Maybe they didn't get saved. That's too bad. Okay, I will have to make that change. Before I forget again and make sure it gets saved. so that we can do the team talks. Anyway, here we go. We're currently, starting off in the defense, but that's not the end of the world over here. All of our defenders. The goalkeeper's a little lacking some familiarity with our tactic. That might lead some confusion, like there might be a defensive hole as a result of that. But overall, I think it's going to be okay. We're 10 minutes in. 12, 13, 14, 15. Nothing much happening. We actually did have one shot on target, but it didn't even dang to show us that. Oh, well, let's go to extended highlights as well. Yeah, I'm sure I did all this last time and didn't save. We haven't already done this game, have we? Watch me duplicate this match, but I don't think so. Anyway, we're building up an offense. Oh, we're in the box. I have to throw it out. Crawford's going to take one of his patented long bombs. The goalkeeper did have to get his hands on it, which means we do get a corner, which is fine. Maybe that's what Crawford is trying to generate more than anything else. And that's not so bad. Ormaz with the corner gets picked up by the goalkeeper in bright, bright fluorescent pink. Cannot miss that goalkeeper. I wonder, sometimes I wonder about, like, some of the colors that are used for some of the positions. I mean, I know that the goalkeepers really have to stand out because, for, like, okay, you're the one who's allowed to touch with your hands. But, like, could you stand out if you were in camp? Shanklin all alone with 4 people, well, all alone on his team, 4 people defending. He actually had a good opportunity to score there. The angle was getting pretty hard, but the fact that he secured a corner is amazing. Here's Ormaz taking the corner for us, sends it to the far post. It just gets knocked out of the box, so we're going to have a throw-in. So the offense starts, or continues with us. 33 minutes in, trying to make something happen. I wonder, double-check the possession stats next time. It feels like we've got good control over this game. And with that in mind, why don't I go ahead and throw in the positive mentality here. Encourage people to play a little bit more aggressively, because it seems like it should be okay. I mean, we don't want to leave too many holes in here, but that's should be fine. And they're tiring much more quickly than we are. Even though they're at home, we're away, they're tiring much more. Oh! That actually looked kind of freaky there for a second. Tackle, and is that a corner? Yes, it is. They're going to tire more than we are. We might score a bunch more in the second half. Let's see how it goes. Shanklin keeps it in. Ormaz sets up for... Really? Really? He was offside? I find that a little hard to believe, but okay. Sure, fine. I think we still need a right wing back. And that may be what we would need to scout for. See if we can reshuffle around the scouting jobs and find more depth in the right wing back situation here. Stephen Bell's gotten himself a yellow card. That's okay. We can sub. We can do a sub pretty quickly there, I would say. Acted positively, yeah. I gotta change that setting. I'm sure I did. Because didn't I... Now I'm really doubting what happened in the last video. Wasn't I manually giving coaching instructions in the last video? Didn't we change the play speed? I don't know, we might get a double of this match. Oh my god. Okay, no, I think what happened is one of our settings, something got reset, because you know what happened? I just clicked on the sideboards here, and it opened my browser up to give me an advertisement, and I know I turned that setting off, because I always turn that setting off. Something got reset here. Anyway... you know what? We're going to go and get a sub going on right away. We're going to take out Stephen Bell with his yellow card, and we're going to bring in Bennis over here so we can get a little bit more... Oh, no, wrong condition. Yeah, I just remembered the 80. Yeah, his sharpness is a little lower, as expected, but that should be fine. Big pass forward. Shanklin should be able to center it up to Moffat, who's got a I wasn't sure that it was possible that the defender there was going to get in the way of the pass. But Moffat, I guess, was positioned just right. A gorgeous pass as well. Yeah. You can still do the tactical change despite the fact that there was a score. That's going to be fine. In fact, I'm that much more eager to do it. And we'll sub in our other youngin. Oh, Forrest! Power shot there. It does just go to a corner because there was someone directly in front of him. But that's okay. In fact, if we're so good at generating corners, we might want to... focus some of our training on set pieces to see if we can really take advantage of these corners a lot more. So yeah, we'll prep another sub over here. So we're bringing in Finn for Daniel Harvey. I recently found out with the Real Air United, they do... Oh, nice goal by Alan Forrest. He's 3 inches tall, but that doesn't stop him from hitting the ball. Alan Forrest. I'm making up my own cheers or something like that. Yeah, anyway, I can subscribe on the Air United Media website and watch all the games on video. I don't think they used to have the voiceover, the radio announcements, but I don't think they had like live video of the matches before this year. It's not available if you're in the UK, unfortunately, because of the Scottish Professional Football League, like TV rights and things like that. Even though I don't think they air United on television all that often. So, you know, that sucks. But anyway, I was able to watch, and it's like, this Harvey guy in real life, holy cow, he can move a ball. Oh, it's just like, oh my god, that's a beautiful forward pass to Shanklin. He is going to get it knocked out. Yeah, okay, it's going to be a corner. I was getting a little confused as to, because, you know, you can't really see what's going on with the ball there. I assumed it was knocked out by the tackle. Eckerpont keeps it in. Who the hell is Eckerpont? Does anyone remember? I don't know. Murdoch. I mean, Eckerpont's not the you guy, is he? Am I just talking to everyone by their first name? It's Finn! Finn Eckerpont. Okay. Well, he's getting in here. He as my father would say, he's in there like a dirty shirt. I don't know what that means. I have no idea the context. Like, how someone came up with this. Like, why is that supposed to be in? But that's... I don't know. It's one of those things. He's in there like a dirty shirt. Just means he's like... He's forward. He's being aggressive. He's in your face. We might lose something here. We've got 15 people between the opposing striker and the goal, so hopefully we can stop the ball from going in. I've got a fairly decent offense going on here. All right, it's going to be a goal kick. Just taking a little pause here, looking at the stats. Shots 16-5. That's good. Possession 61%. 8 on-target shots, and we do have a 2-goal lead. Of course, 2-goal leads. People say it's like one of the most dangerous things ever. Did I? Oh, I clicked on a person. Okay. I think it's because you notice when you lose after a 2-goal lead, so it feels that much worse. But in practice, I'm much more comfortable with a 2-goal lead than a 1. For some reason, look at these guys, just broken, just absolutely shattered over here. We do have one more substitution available. We'll probably do that in a bit. There's Eckerpont. Should really remember that name instead of Finn. I don't know, sometimes I like referring to people by their first names, but then the tags come up here, and if I'm not familiar with them... That was another real strong opportunity. Okay, we got about 15 minutes left. See, all these guys are pretty sharp. Liam's getting pretty tired. Yeah, we'll throw an Andy here. And again, we'll keep up on the defense. That's going to be okay. And actually, well, I'll wait until this screen changes. I'll put us back on cautious or something instead of positive. There we go. Just chill back a little bit. No, I'm not going to put any specific instructions. I don't want to pull my team out of position here. I don't trust those most of the time, unless something's really come up. So no highlights. It's one of those things. No news is good news. Look how burnt these guys are. 50%. We're really having to run them ragged here. I mean, we're getting a little tired too. But we're the away team, for crying out loud. Here's Andy. Over to Murdoch. Murdoch to Crawford. Doesn't take the shot. Gets it over to Finn Eckerpont, who centers it up. Does get knocked out, but Crawford keeps it up. I was going to say, Eckerpont is wide open. They're totally leaving him alone here. Boom. Eckerpont seems to have gotten into his aggressive wingback role fairly well. That's despite the fact that he's not turbo comfortable in that exact role all that much. There we go. That was like 94.5 minutes or something like that. We come to full time, 2-0. Feeling good about that. Excellent. And then again with the chat. Okay, hold on. I'm going to end the video here, but before I do, I'm going to go to preferences. Match. I thought it was in here, the clicking. No? Maybe it's interface. Problem is, I don't actually have my glasses on. Which is really dumb for a game like this. Highlight, hyperlink. No, that's not it. I could swear it was on the match thing. Maybe I won't be able to find it. Did they get rid of the option? I'm sure I'm just gonna have to check it again afterwards. I really thought it was. I mean, they wouldn't just get rid of that. That would be stupid. And the problem is that the name isn't something that I think of all the time. It says something funky weird. Okay, I'll have to reinvestigate that. Because I'm always clicking on the screen. Oh, no, not targeted advertising. That is set off. Something like clicking on the hoarding? Is that what it's called? Shit. All right, I'll find it again. They better not have just gotten rid of that option. But then at the same time, yeah, confirm changes. I was sure I had said first team, handle team talks. I was sure I changed this. The tactical briefings, the press conferences, no. The tunnel ones are fine. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and confirm that, and I'll probably have to save it again. Wants to give us the, that, flip us to the inbox, we hammer, we win, Ecropont makes his debut, and we get a little report as well. Excellent, wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to put a cut here and save the game, and hope that our settings don't get reset again. I'm also going to go and find my glasses, because that'll make dealing with the next match a lot easier. I mostly need the glasses for seeing far away, but there's still a little fuzziness on the screen for me without my glasses. So thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.